Hi guys, it's me again, Rose Angie Alquino. Our topic for today is all about the limits. Who invented limit in calculus? Archimedes of Syracuse first developed the idea of limits to measure cube figures and the volume of a sphere in the 3rd century BC. By carving these figures into small pieces that can be approximated, then increasing the number of pieces, the limit of the sum of pieces can give the desired quantity. What do you mean by limits? A limit is the value that a function or sequence approach as the input or index approach some value. Limits are essential to calculus and mathematical analysis and are used to define continuity, derivatives, and integrals. Definition of limits. If f(x) becomes arbitrarily close to a unique number L as x approach C from either side, then the limit of f(x) as x approach C as L. This is written as lim f(x) equals to L, so x approach C. Basic limits. Let b and c be real numbers and let n be a positive integer. For number 1, lim b equals b, x approach c. It is muna siya ang limit of a constant function. For number 2, lim x equals to c. So, x approach c. So, ang kana siya, muna siya ang limit of the identity function. For number 3, lim x to the power of n equals c to the power of n. So, the limit of a power function. For number 4, lim n square root of x equals to x square root of x. X approach of c. So, muna siyang limit of the radical function. Property of limits. Let b and c be a real numbers, let n be a positive integer, and let f and g be a function with the following limits. For lim f(x) equals L, so x approach of c, and lim gx equals k, so x approach c. For number 1, scalar multiple. So, lim bracket of b f(x) minus b. So, x approach of c. For number 2, sum or difference. So, lim bracket of f(x) positive and negative gx equals to L and positive and negative k. So, x approach of c. For the product, lim the bracket of f(x) gx equals L and k. X approach c. For the quotient, lim f(x) to the over gx is equal to L over k. So, x approach c. For number 5, the power, so lim bracket of f(x) to the power of n is equal to L to the power of n. So, x approach of c. For example, find each limit. So, for letter A, so lim x squared, x approach 4. So, for letter B, lim 5x, so x approach of 4. For letter C, lim times x cos x, so x is approach to 5. For the solution for letter E, B, and C, so lim x squared equal lim x squared x approach of 4. So, x approach to 4, so 4 So, ang 4, imong i-substitute dito sa x. So, mo ni siya. So, 4 to the power of 2. So, 4 times 4 equals to 16. So, for letter B, so lem 5x, x is approach to 4. So, ang 4, imo gyapon siyang i-substitute dito sa x. So, mo ni siya. So, 5 times 4 equals to 20. For letter C, lem tan x over x, x approach to pi. So, equals lem tan x x approach to pi over lem x and x approach to pi. So, kay pi man, so equals to 0 over pi. So, equals to 0 kay 0 over pi. So, equals to 0.